Alright, we are back in Mahjong Soul. So we did stream a bit earlier today. We did only 2 games, but it was the first and the second place, so we managed to grab 200 points, which means we're now at 1838 and just barely under the top 100. So the main goal right now is going to be, well, first to get back to top 100 with first a victory. I think a second place could be enough too. And then, of course, my main goal would be to get back above 2000 points. Meaning I would actually get finally closer to Saint 2. Even if just a little bit. So this is what we will be doing, and I hope we will be as successful as we were this morning. Alright, there we go. So we are facing 2 Celestial level 1 and a Saint 1 as well. Okay. Okay, interesting high pie with 2 Dora already. It's a bit troublesome because there are so many Penchan and Kanchan weights. Oh, but I managed to complete one of them already. Okay, the Enchanten. If I could get Ipeko with the Sanzo, that would be perfect. Guaranteed Ipeko. Come on! Chiso. I think we're going to drop Pinzu here. Because there may be some way for us to get the 5, 6, 7 Sanchuku if we are lucky enough. And if we fiddle around with the Sozu, but now we drawn the Paso, so it's not useful anymore. So Diamen, and Penchan, and no pair still. I mean, I have 2 pairs here, but I won't be able to use them as pairs. Unless I draw the Suso, for example. Or the Rianzo itself. Iso could be okay too, but I would lose Ipeko and either Wandora or Pinfu. So we still have a decent shape, to be honest. There are many ways to make this hand progress. This is what we want to go for. Okay, this would mean that we now need to discard this tile, and then we need to pray to get the Sanzo to get Pinfu, Ipeko, Dora Dora. I'm going to drop it right now. I do not feel like I will be able to use it anyway. It's not a great Ishanten shape because it's only Sanzo, Kyuso and Loso. It's only 3 different tiles to put me to Tempa immediately. And not a lot of tiles to like widen my shape. I actually discarded the Dian Pin earlier because I wanted to drop a dangerous looking tile earlier, but it probably was not the best thing to do. Okay, now I do have this, but it's a bit troublesome. Now Toyman called Dichi. He's not Oya, and I do have this safe tile to play against him. Ah, but Kamicha dealt him. Dichi, Patsu, Pinfu. It's Yasume, so it's not Sanshoku, fortunately. Still 3900s. Alright. Okay, 2 diamond weights, 1 pair. It could turn into a quick pinfu. Gonna drop this one. Okay, that's the Dora. I'm going to keep it for now. Nah, it's not very interesting here. I'm going to keep the diamond weight as is. Going to skip all calls for now. E-pin, not very interesting either. Ah, damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ, I keep drawing the same tiles over and over again. Shimocha with a Dichi. I have very few safe tiles and I'm a bit too far from Tenpai to my taste, so I believe I'm going to fold here. Oh, Ipatsumo anyway. Dichi Patsumo Aka, so 2,000, 3,900s. I really don't like her voice. She sounds like a bratty girl. Like, you know, the kind of capricious girl. Bossing you around. And so on. Alright, let's drop the Bianzo here. It's a very bad shape, very weird. Lots of Penchan, not a single Dianmen. Perhaps this was a reason to keep the Rianzo, but I kind of feel like I'm not going to be able to win that hand for some reason, so dangerous tiles earlier. That's one Dora. Okay, this could be a step towards 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku. Not the greatest hand to go for, but it could allow me to open my hand at least. So I need the Chiman that is, I mean, there is already one out. Papin, same. Pair of Chun. I don't think this is going to help much. Especially considering if I need to drop something, I will need to drop this group that has one Dora. So I don't think the Chun will be used as either a pair or just safe tiles. Or if I could somehow clutch a Chanta out of it. Yeah, but it's not really worth it anyway. This hand is a bit too troublesome. I don't think I can complete it with Chanta anyway. Shimocha called Dichi anyway, so it will be time to defend. So, what do we have to defend? We have pretty much most of most of the tiles in our hand are safe, or at least safe looking. This is not a safe tile, so we're still dropping the tune here. Next will be the Rianzo, and then I have no idea. We have like, okay, Suman is safe. Toyman seems to have folded, but I'm not so sure. Kamicha too. Sozu, Chisokyu are safe too. This is safe too. Okay, Ton was safe after all. It was a Shompai, so either Toyman has dropped an Anko, but it doesn't seem to be the case, or is still pushing, I don't know. Or perhaps he was just out of safe tiles to drop. This should be safe. Okay, another Tsumo. D, Tsumo, Dora, and Ura. 2,3900s, just like the previous hand. So Shimocha is taking quite some lead here. Already almost 20,000 points ahead of everyone else. But this is the beginning of our dealer turn and we need to make the most out of it. And I'm already E-Shanten, it would seem. Yes, I guess I'm dropping this one. This is the only unconnected tile. But this feels way too weak to go for. Like, even if I call Dichi now, it would only be Dichi no Mi. So, what should I do? Should I try to go for Honitsu or Chiitsu? But it's a bit dangerous to go for such a hand as Oya. Okay, let's go for Dichi. There's only one of each left, which is a bit dangerous. And should have dropped the Dopin, but I don't think... I would have gotten Itsu with that. But I don't think it's going to matter much, because with my discards, anyway, such tiles are going to feel dangerous against me. I'm hoping someone will still drop a rogue Nun that will be useless in their hand if they want to push, like for example Shimocha seems to be pushing. So perhaps a rogue Nun would just give me the victory and I would have won on chipping. Jesus Christ. This was not a great Dichi here. I should have waited just a bit before... wow, that's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, pretty much all of my draws except the White Dragon were Pinzu, and they would have given me a close Chiitsu had I not called Dichi and had I torn all of those tiles away, which would be quite insane. But all in all, it would not have been so terrible to do. Yet another Pinzu. Yep, definitely too quick a Dichi here. It will probably make everyone fold still, which is the least I can get out of such shitty Dichi as Oya. But if I could somehow secure Ura-san, that would be insane. This would turn a missed Tatechin into at least an Oyaman. Well, first I need to win, of course. So everyone folded as expected. So this still allows me to grab 2000 points, which was pretty much the value of my hand. Plus, it allows me to keep my Oya seat for now. So all in all, the goal was pretty much a success. We managed to to grab just as much as what was worth my hand. But this is not what we want to do as Oya, right? We want to win huge hands. So let's try to go for a huge hand here. If there even is a way to go for a huge hand. Perhaps if I pile up on the ton here, that is Dora and is Dabuton for me, then perhaps I could make something great out of this. Or another idea would be a 3-4-5 Sanchoku, but I still have nowhere near the Suso here, so we need to make use of it. Nope. Alright, this is going to be useful. I'm wondering if I should drop this first. I think so. Doesn't really matter, but I believe it will be too tough to make use of those two tiles anyway. Alright. It broadens just a little bit our Shanten shape, but it does not make use of the tone still, so I will still need to draw one of them, or to discard it at some point. I'm going to drop this now, because I see that the Chiman is almost completely dead, so it will be hard to make use of this. I can still go for a 3-4-5 Sanshoku, however. Toyman with a Chi. Discarding the Kyuso now. I'm wondering what Toyman is going for here. Okay, so this was the last Chiman, so the Palman should be a perfectly safe tile now. And I'm Ishanten finally for Sanshoku no Mi, and with a likely chance to have to drop the Ton. So I don't know if I will be dropping it. The other possibility would be to be able to call both the Suman and whatever tile I will be able to call next, like the ISO or Lowman. But this is very unlikely because there are so many, so few tiles left, and I don't think I'm going to drop the ton anyway. So this is probably the end of my dealer turn. Unless somehow I can feel that everyone is no 10. Like Shimocha seems to be no 10. Toyman, I have zero idea. And Kamicha, no idea either. Kamicha has done lots of consecutive Tsumogiri, so it's likely that he's Tenpai. Guess we'll see now. Maybe not. So Toyman was Tenpai, but not waiting on the ton actually. He was Yakunashi. He was hoping probably to get the ton to get a Yaku, of course. But his current form was Yakunashi, and he had a Tsumo, by the way. But without Yaku, he could not win. So our deal turn ends. And we only grabbed 1000 points out of it, but at least we did not lose points. That could have happened with a strong Tsumo from one of our opponents. And my Ribo is still on the table, up for grabs. So I can still grab it and make it back to second place thanks to it. Somehow. Just Hatsunomi with one Ribo and one counter should not be enough, but we'll manage somehow. We'll try to find a way to do this. Pawn from Kamicha, now we drop a Dora, so this could be enough. We need to make a quick hand too. Two calls from Kamicha and Pawn. Okay. Yes, I'm going to drop the pay here. It's not very useful, and I would like to go for max efficiency if possible. I would really like to win that hand in order to retrieve my Debo and make it back to second place at least. Shimocha called the pawn. What would have been my draw? Suman, Jesus Christ, this would have been useful. Curse you, Shimocha-san. Come on. Nope. Ooh. Probably very close or Tenpai. Pawn, edging one Shanten closer to Tenpai, but I still need a tile that's near the Akauman here. Or I could probably drop another Sozutu, but then I would need to drop the Akauman, which I don't really want to do. Not very content with that, but I guess I'll have to do it. Chi, and it passes, perfect. Upaso for just Hatsunomi. So I discarded my only Wow, this was a bold discard, but it was only Shirodora, so it's only 2000 points. Lucky for him that this wasn't a Shampoo weight, because it would have been very expensive if it were the case. But because of this, all the rogue points went to Kamicha, who was last place. So this means that he's getting closer to get back into the game, which is not a great news for me, as I'm in third place. So I would prefer that he remain behind. Okay, we have 4 pairs. Perhaps a Chitoi is coming fourth. Hopefully. We already have 2 Akadora, so it might mean a 6,400 point hand. Yeah, because 64,000 would obviously be a double Yakuman. In which case it would be Swanko Tanki with such a hand. But this is unlikely to happen, obviously. Gonna drop the E-Man here because it's already dead. And it's not exactly very useful either in a run-based hand. or Tanyo based hand. I could also go for Tanyo, by the way. 3 calls away from Tanyo. Like I could call Chi, Pon and Pon, but calling Pon middle ties is not very... I should not count on it. So if it happens, I'm going to open my hand, but if it does not, then I'm going to keep it closed and try to go for Chito instead. Or any kind of closed hand, by the way. I don't really care which. Okay, we are now a bit closer to Tenpai. And we could call Pon twice and get to Tenpai. So I think this is what we're going to do. Okay, Shanten. Just one call and we're Tenpai. Although we do have nothing but pairs, it's not a great Shanten shape. And I missed Itsu, by the way. Here's hoping I won't miss another Chi-Itsu here, which would be really painful. And I seem to be missing another Chi-Itsu. Jesus Christ. But it's okay, it's okay. I would not have dropped the Aka Upin here. This would have been madness. Anyway, so we're going to remain Ishanten for now. Even just a 3900 point hand would be enough to get back to second. So let's go for it. Pon, Tenpai. It's not a good weight, but it could be enough. I would have drawn it myself, by the way. And another Manzu. Come on, Upin, Chipin. I mean, it's really hard to read my exact weight with such discards, so I believe I still have good chances to win. Plus, Toyman called Lychee. I need to draw nothing but safe-looking tiles now. Okay, 2 chance. Oh, Shimocha won. Pifudora-san! No, no fucking way. This is probably even more expensive than Toyman's hand, and I'm down to last now. Damn it! Nothing is working. Nothing at all. Quite infuriating here. Getting a last place out of our first game of the session would not be great. So I truly hope that I'm going to be able to make it back to at least 3rd place to avoid a last place, of course. This would be best. Can I escape from last place with just a Pifinomi here? It's not really like there is much else I can go for anyway. If I could just avoid losing more points first, this would be already huge. Wow, I'm drawing nothing but garbage tiles here. Okay. Ichi from Toyman. Here is hoping Kamicha will deal in. So I need to defend and wait for this moment. Otsumo could also be helpful because Kamicha will be hit with the dealer penalty, but this is probably not going to be enough. So I'm going to have to avoid both winning hands. How to do that? This should be enough. Chiso. Okay. Suso. Okay, that's not great. But if it is strong enough, it could also put Toyman in danger. Yep, it's pretty much just the same as before, just that Kamicha and Toyman exchange their amount of points. That's yet another very difficult hand to work with. I'm going to need to draw another Dora and many middle types to make it somehow worthwhile. Right. Not too sure what to do anyway. Could drop the Cuman, but I would like to keep it as a safe looking tile. Even though it's not very safe looking anyway, I'm going to drop it now. I have zero idea what to do. I am at a complete loss. Yeah, alright. Guess it could be possible to switch for Tayo after all. It's not easy here. Five. There is no 5 anymore, only 1 left actually. Wow, this has got to be the worst Tayo of all time. Most of my weights are dead and it's already turned like 105. Whatever, Ishanten. Perhaps I can still get Tenpai and somehow hoping that Kami-chan, myself are Tenpai, Toyman and Shimocha are no 10, but here I need to drop a Dora, which I'm probably not going to do. So I'm going to go with that, hoping to pawn the Rianzo or Chi somewhere on the Pinzu to make it back to Tenpai, and nope. Perhaps Rianzo? No, too bad. Going to hope that Kamichai is Tenpai here. Not even Tenpai. Wow, I should have taken Tenpai. Zain no ten, that's very bad. Because now we're in Orasu and I'm still last. And I hate entering Orasu while singing lads, but I'm the one feeling the pressure here. I do have a pair of Dora, however, but I'm not going to be calling it because this would not be possible to get a Yaku if I were to open my hand here. I'm going to go for P for Dora Dora here. Okay, that's good. That's really, really fucking good. Here's hoping I either draw... here's hoping I'm getting Tenpai by drawing a Sozu, whichever it is. Yes, Dichi! Okay, D-pin Dora Dora with a 3-sided weight is Chi-pin. It should be enough to get back to second place. It will be enough to get back to second place, but I'm hoping this would actually be enough to remain in second place, like a convincing enough victory. Come on, is Chi-pin. If I Tsumo and I get one Ura, that's an Oyapane. Shimocha is pushing here, Jesus Christ. Should be afraid of my hand. Arian pin. Come on. E-pin should be safe looking now that there is nothing but Dian pin out. Like, all of them are visible from me. And from my opponents, there are 3 Dian pin visible, so it's almost a Kabe. So the E-pin should be safe looking. So it should come out. Emphasis on should, of course. It's like half playing safe, but I feel like he's not far from Tenpai either. He's just dancing around, trying to dodge my weights. Come on, is it Chi-pin? How come I'm still not drawing my tile? Holy shit. And how come it still does not get discarded? Wow. Kamicha seems to have folded, but it could be also just him trying to rebuild his hand. Come on, it's a 4th turn Dichi. With a 3-sided weight, it should not be that difficult to win. Including a 1-chance E-pin. Of course, if everyone folds like 100%, I'm not going to win. Sumo, finally! Holy shit. Okay, 1 Ura, it's Oyapane. Okay, but still, 4,000s all. I'm back to second place and I need to remain second now. This was the most excruciating win. The most excruciating 3-sided weight 4th turn Dichi of all time. I almost did not win it. It was just a few more tiles and it was a draw, which would have been so immensely painful. Okay, but now I do have a decent lead over 3rd and 4th places, so I should be able to keep my second place. But just in case one of them decides to go for a quick Dichi, I'm going to keep lots of Jihai. I'm a bit too far from 1st place still. I could still win another Mahjong Sumo to get back to first, but I don't have the same kind of starting hand as the previous round, so it won't be easy. If I win, it's probably going to be just Leech Pinfu or Izumo Pinfu. So I would need a few more lucky events such as Ura, Ipatsu and such to actually get back to first in one shot. But I still can get back to first in 2 shots, so I can still go for it. Also, luckily, all of the Hatsu have been discarded already, so there won't be any Dama Hatsu Dora-san, which would be very painful too. But I still have yet to see a single Akadora, so I still need to remain careful. Okay, Diichi from Kamicha. Now would be the time to drop my Jihai that I have saved for this very moment to try and avoid falling straight down to last, but I'm thinking just maybe if Kamicha gets a strong enough Tsumo, it could bring me down to third anyway. So if I deal in, it might not be so bad. If it's a Haneman deal in, and of course it's not a Daburon with Toymen, I should still be able to keep my my third place. I don't know. Yeah, nah, let's fold for now. Okay, Tsumo, and it was as expected, it was Upaso. Thankfully, it's Yasume. Okay, perfect. Uso would have been Takame and it would have been deep in Sanchoku, which would have sent me straight down to third. But thanks to Yasume Tsumo, I only get to pay 13 plus 3 Honba, so 1600 points, and I remain second place. Okay, so thankfully I did not drop those 2 very dangerous tiles. Okay. So I get plus 66 points. And I'm back up to 1904. So only 96 points to go before going back above 2000 points. And I believe we're back up to, yep, we're back up to top 100. Yatta! Well, once again, doesn't really mean much because it fluctuates so frequently that it's very easy to like get up in ranks and get down as well. Just one victory or one defeat could bring you many ranks up or down, so it doesn't mean much anyway. But it's still cool. Still pretty cool. Okay, so we have a weird high pie with 4 pairs. So perhaps Chitoi might be possible. One Dora on top of that. Okay, I'm going to keep the Dora here for now. What's going on? Looks like the YouTube stream kind of... Oh, quick win from Toyman, just turned on mute with him. It seems like the stream stopped working, or maybe it does. No, it still works. It was only my player that stopped working for some reason, but just a quick refresh made it work again, so it's alright. Okay, this time we have a shitty high pie. What could we do here? Perhaps 7, 8, 9 Sanchoku may be possible. So I'm going to keep my eyes open for such an opportunity. Nope, no thanks. Okay, that's a Dora. We could make use of it. Gonna drop the Shiro here. Pawn from Shimocha. Pawn I know this! Okay. I'll drop the Leon Pin here. There could be a way, although it's probably not what we should be doing here, but there could be a way to go for a one color hand with Sozu. Or maybe just a Sanchoku would be good enough, I guess. But I'll still drop the Sunman here. I still cannot see lots of Dora, so I need to be careful. Okay, Kamicha got a win. Tanyao, Dora-san. Yes, as expected, he had lots of Dora. And a three-sided weight too. So I mean down to last because of his dealer penalty. Now we get to East 3 already. So for now, a fairly fast-paced game with two fairly quick wins. But we are going to try to take the win for ourselves here. Although if we win, it might not be very expensive. So I'm going to skip on the first Haku if it comes out. I'm gonna try to wait until at least the second one comes. Okay. Okay, somehow Ishanten for Ipeko, although it will not be pinfu obviously because we have a pair of Yakuhai. Chun. It's a bit... I believe it's a bit safer to keep the Nan still. Okay, one Nyanzo out already. I'm probably going to call the Shiro as soon as it comes out. This would give me a nice diamond weight. What should I do? Probably taking this diamond weight, it's much better. Anyway, both hands would end with, both hands would have a Yasumi and Takame. So it doesn't really matter which one I pick. But I believe, since I can see... Oh, no way, I would have gotten Ipatsumo on the Shiro. This is so unlucky. Wow. Well, there was no way for me to guess such a thing. But I was about to say, since I can see most of the Sanzo and Suso myself, it would mean that the Ryanzo are still in the wall. perhaps. Or someone has a pair of them, but it's unlikely I hope. Toyman called Lichi too, which is scary, but the Rianzo is safe against him. So either he's going to drop it, I mean to draw it and then drop it because he won't be needing it, or I don't know. But I somehow feel like I have the worst weight here for some reason. Come on, Dianzo. Tsumo, yes, finally. Okay, 2 Ura, thankfully. Please don't tell me it's the Shiro because it. Okay, thankfully it was the Suso. We still have gotten Haneman out of the other shape with the Ipatsumo on the Shiro, but still. Dizumo Ipe Ura Ura for a Mangan, so 2,000, 4,000 points. And we are back on top. Great. What do we have here? This could be a fairly quick Taiyao, but not so quick actually. Or we could pile up on the Chun or Dabuton, and this would be a good hand too. So I have no idea what to go for now. I'm going to wait and see. Gonna drop not very useful terminal tiles. I know this. No, that's not very useful. I know this. All right. I'm going to drop the tone here. Paw! No, this one is not very interesting to imitate. Oh! Long this! Her voice is so funny. Okay, so it was just Hakunomi, thankfully. So we managed to escape from our dealer turn without facing any harsh sumo penalty or such. And we're still on top. With still a fairly short lead, so we would like to try to gain a few more points if possible. Bianchan 10, but we have 2 Penchan and 1 Ariamen weight, so it's not great. Plus this Ariamen is very bad because there is only 1 Iso left. So it's truly not a great shape. It's pretty hard to decide what to go for here. I'm going to probably drop the Iso after all. This was my only diamond weight, but it was basically just like a Penchan weight, to be honest. Okay, made another pair here, but it's it doesn't help much, to be honest. Still gonna drop this one in case somehow miraculously I can go for a Pinzu Itsu. For example, drawing the Sun Pin and then Chi Pin. This would be 2 miraculous draws considering the kind of hand I have currently. But we could still try to hope for such draws, as it would seem that Pinzu are not among my opponent's tiles. So perhaps they're still left somewhere in the wall. Tenpai. Let's go for Ichi. Ooh, Toymain Oikake reached. That's scary because I truly do not have a great weight here. No Ipatsu unfortunately, but a safe tile luckily. And Toymain got Ipatsumo for himself. Mangan or more. Diichi Ipatsumo Pifu Ura. Okay, thankfully it was not Takame on the Rianzo Dora. So it's just a Mangan. But it's almost enough to bring him straight back to first place from last place. So pretty good hand here. And we lost 1,000 points in the process. I mean, a total of 3,000 points, of course. Okay, we should be able to go for a quick hand here. Pawn. Gonna drop this one already. We could try to make them believe that I'm going for a Pinzu Honitsu already, with a Pinzu Pawn, a Pinzu Pawn and Manzu Sozu discards, even though it's absolutely not what I'm going to go for. But this could be tricky enough to prevent them from, well, first discarding Pinzu, and second discarding the tiles I actually need, which are among the Sozu, Manzu, and Jihai. Of course, to get a guaranteed echo, I would like to call the Nan at some point first, or to draw it at least. Okay, finally pawn. Then we're going to start dropping these. It could perhaps hint that I'm finally Tenpai, and it would be for Pinzu Honitsu, but this is not actually. Okay, Haku. Tenpai. Unfortunately, we're waiting for Pinzu as expected. I was hoping to wait for anything but Pinzu, but it did not work. Perhaps I can call Chiso and try to stir some trouble, I mean some discard, so to say, in my my hand. So perhaps they won't know anymore what I'm going for. But a Toitei would then seem obvious, so I don't really know. Perhaps I can just count on Shimocha still discarding Pinzu, I don't know. So Shimocha is still discarding Pinzu. I don't know if he's Tenpai for a huge hand or not. He dropped 2 Dora already, so I'm hoping that... I don't know actually, I actually don't know. He could have many Akadora in his hand, and I would never know. Chip in perhaps, or not. Okay, 2 Akadora, it's a bit expensive. It is indeed a bit expensive, but I would have had to drop either of his winning ties if I wanted to remain Tenpai, unfortunately. Should have been more careful here. Alright, what do we have here? Quite a garbage hand. Perhaps the Furenda? Nope. No Sufurenda here. Okay, Toyman with a Chun Pon. Okay, let's try this. Maybe. Because I'm pretty certain to go for Pinfu here, but I would like to keep one tile to defend in case I would need to defend, of course. Still going to drop it. Alright, so I guess it's Ishantan after all, although Pinfu is not guaranteed anymore. I will need to draw the Rianzo myself, and if I don't, I won't have a guaranteed Yaku, and I will need to call a poor Dichi with a poor weight. So I would like to avoid such poorness, if possible. Okay, 2 calls from Toyman with another Rianzo discard, so only 2 left for my Kanchan weight here. It's getting a bit cramped. Perhaps I can somehow turn the rest of my Manzu shape, but it's very unlikely actually. Only 1 Shiman left. Oh, I drew it for myself. Dichi! Bien pin weight with Dichi Pinfu Dora. If I could get a Tsumo or 1 Ura, it would be enough to get above 30k. Meaning I should be in a very good spot to secure first place for good. Come on, 2 or 5 of Pinzu, please. Tomin is still pushing, so it's probably Tenpai. Or maybe not actually. Perhaps it's just out of save tiles. Oh, Tsumo, thank god. Okay, 1 Ura, please. Yes, maybe 2. If it's the Uman, it's 2 Ura. Nope. Okay, still 1 Ura, however. So, Diizumo Pinfu Dora Ura for a Mangan, which is 2,000, 4,000 points. Okay, we're back on top, and now we need to secure first place for the last round. Or last, and we need either a quick win or to wait until either of my opponents win a cheap hand. But we'll have a very quick hand actually here. So we could try to win for, I mean, we could try to win ourselves. Let's go and see. Perfect, we're Ishantan already. But I'm going to take the Nobetan and Samenchan here. Because either way I'm going to have a nice 3 or 2-sided weight. Hopefully 2, of course. There is no Ipin left, however. It's a bit sad. Cell Sipin. So I'm not going to call Dichi if I draw the... Oh, that's huge. Of course, staying Dama, waiting for Saburo, Kuman, for Pinfu and Takame Tanyo, but it doesn't really matter now. Okay, so seeing that I can see all of the Paman... Never mind. Long Tanpin 2900s. And we took the first place, finally! This means that we're back above 2000 points. Yatta! Plus 146. And we're up to 2050, so 2050 points. And this would mean that I'm actually 85th in the ladder, instantly back from the 100th place all the way up to 85th. So that's perfect. Okay, we'll play another. Gonna tell my friend. Okay, Celestial level 1, level 5, and Saint 1. Some fine opponents to make it all the way to Saint 2, at least. Alright. Not a bad starting hand. It has some potential to be a quick hand. We do have a fair amount of middle tiles, meaning it should not be too difficult to, well, pile up and make some progress here. However, I just missed a Hanchan of Dora, which is a bit of a shame. But still. Okay, we missed a pair of P as well. This is starting to be a bit troublesome. That's a bit too many missed draws here. Nope. Damatsumo as ooh, that's expensive. Ipe Tsumo Dora-san. And it's actually Yasume, thankfully. Takame would have been the also here. He had a 369 Sozu weight. Very, very strong. A very strong hit to start the game. And he takes a huge lead instantly. So this is what a good high-pie looks like. And I dared to deem that my own high-pie was okay-ish, so to say. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but no matter, we're still, like, tied to each other. Apart from Shimocha, of course. Okay, alright, it's not a bad hand. Let's just pawn here, it's the last tune, so I must not let it go. Ooh, Kamicha has called the pawn of Dora here. That's a bit scary. I'm going to either have to win or to fold. Missed the tempai here. The big problem being that I do not have much to fold with. I'm still dropping it anyway. I need to enhance my my shape so that I can get to win. So to prevent buff. Okay, I should chi here. Drop the Q so that should be safe because it's the last chi so. And try to wait on low Q pin and hopefully it will come out. It also was not safe. It's still not safe actually. I will have to tear my tempai apart again. Can't push it here. Would have won. But I'm still tempai. So if the Rosso comes out, I'm still winning. At least this round. Kyuso. No, okay, it's a safe tile. Fortunately, but... None, it's perfectly safe. How did he manage, by the way, to get tempai in spite of having discarded the whole Anko of none? That's... it's incredible. Some players' luck is just insane. This is looking mighty dangerous. But can I actually fold here? I don't think so. I'm going to drop the E pin, but for lack of a better tile. And because it's safe against Kamicha as well, because I need to be careful of both Kamicha and Shimocha now. So it's getting very, very dangerous. Okay, Shimocha got a Tsumo, luckily. Waiting on Lokupin as well. Dizumo, Nomi. So not an expensive hand. And it does prevent Kamicha from scoring a huge hand here. So what do we have now? Not a great high pie. We have only one red Dora, and it's not enough to make it a good hand. The shape is not so great. We have one Liamen, one Penchan, two Penchan actually, and two Liamen shaped very bizarrely, which I don't really like. We managed to complete the Penchan, which is a nice step forward. Gonna drop a G high here. Alright, it's a fine draw, I guess. It does allow us to make a pair out of this red Uso, but we're still Dianchanten. And we still have a Penchan and either a Kanchan or Shampoo Way to complete. Plus the Penchan is weird noise, very weird. Okay, so I was about to say the Penchan is Dora, so it's not a good weight, but I would like to keep it in order to, well, be able to use Dora instantly if I ever draw it. Okay, the Amen and this shape. Still going to discard this one. Ha. It's a bit trickier now. Seriously. The moment I decide to discard my first Sozu, I keep drawing nothing but Sozu times now. That's impressive. That's some impressive way of the game telling me to go fuck myself. Ha. I still have no idea what to do, but I guess I'm going to drop the Paso here. This is actually not good. I can't use the Paman here anymore. The Chiman, sorry. Okay, I draw this tile, which is actually good. It could allow me to switch for Taio Pintu now. Dichi from Shimocha this time. This is not looking great. I'm going to have to go for it if I get Tenpai. I got it. And I got the best shape too. Let's go Dichi. Let's go face our destiny, and we of course dealt in Dichi Pinfu Dora no Ura fortunately, but it's still very expensive. It's 6400s. 58s plus 2 counters. We had a good hand of our own here, but perhaps it was a bit too risky to try and go for it after all. I was hoping to finally win on Shimocha, but it did not work, unfortunately. And now I'm far below everyone. Well, 6,400 points below everyone. not very helpful. I can go for Chitoi perhaps, but I don't know. Okay, Ishanten for Ipeko. Can't even say Pinfu anymore. But this is not a great hand by any means. There is no way I'm going to win this round anyway. I'm going to have to fold here. I cannot see a single Dora, and my hand is not worth much anyway, so getting a Tenpai here would be worthless. It would just prevent me from giving points in case of a draw. But it's not much, so it's not worth going for. Ooh, Hakudora-san. That's very expensive, and it does save me from last place actually, for now at least. But this also means that second place is taking quite a large lead over myself. Now at 15,000 points above me. And our starting hands are still not so great. But it at least finally put an end to Shimocha's Denchan, which was seemingly going on forever. He was at already 3 counters, so a very, very long East 1 round. Now finally ended, and Shimocha is still not satisfied, still not satiated with his wins. Wow, 20! He almost has all achievements here, it would seem. 20 golden achievements, that's impressive. I mean, that's probably what we should expect of a Celestial level 5. Which is kind of funny because he still did not get a single double Yakuman in 4,000 games. I mean, it's not like it's a very common thing either. He only got a few Yakuman actually, just 5 of them, and all 5 of them are the most common ones anyway. So we're going to call Chi to just break Ippatsu here, but it's not meaning that we're going to go for the hand. It's a useful tile, sure, but it's not... I'm not going for anything here. I won't be going for anything. I'm going to gently fold, gently avoid dealing into Toyman. I could have dropped this tile already, actually. Let me check with the pawn. Yeah, I guess I made a mistake here. Whatever. no thanks. It would be much too risky to go for it, and Toyman got a Tsumo anyway. Okay, it's strong Tsumo too, so Rizumo, Pinfu, Dora ni. And it's thankfully Yasume, because Takame would have been Sanpin for 3, 4, 5 Sanchoku, which would have brought his value up to 18,000 points. But Toyman is still in second place, but now he's pretty much unreachable. So this means my only goal is to avoid falling down to last. So I would be content with the Kamicha now being finished off by Toyman, for example, or Shimocha for that matter, which would be possible with a 7,700 point hand, unless of course Kamicha goes for a win of his own. We could go for Taio here as well. From Kamicha, meaning this round will be very risky to play. 2 pawn from Kamicha, with one of them being a tile that I really wanted to draw myself. So this is starting to get really annoying. Dabuton pawn from Toyman. Now Toyman is getting dangerous as well. It's very unclear what I should do. And if I should fold, how I should fold, because I do not have that many safe looking tiles anymore. Gonna still drop the Sanzo here. Kamicha seems to be going for Sozu Honitsu, which would be dangerous if he has a pair of Basso or Haku. But I'm still Ishanten here, so perhaps I should still try to go for it. Okay, thank God. So Upin, I kept it because it's safe against Toyman, and it should be safe against Kamicha as well. Yeah, but what should I do now? This, I'm hoping, keeping this Yamen and this Yamen here, even though it's very weakened because of Kamicha's pawn. Could also mean I can go for a Chankan here. Don't know if it's possible or whatever, but Nan is very dangerous too, actually. Oh, or maybe not. Or maybe yes. Okay. So no long or whatever. I would have been Tenpai if it weren't for that pawn too. Lots of my useful tiles are getting discarded now. No. Still not it. It's still not it. Oh, no. Sanshoku Dabuton Doraichi Wall, that's Pinpinoku. 11,600 plus 1 counter, so 900. Now Toyman has a huge lead over pretty much everyone. Well, it has turned into a... It went from a two-sided game back to one-sided game. But Shimocha is a bit too far off still to aim for. So I'm still going to hope and aim for Kamicha to get busted out and remain third. And we're going to get satisfied with that. Also, what time is it? 3 PM. 3:37. I think I should not be playing for too long. But I would like to still keep playing. Now that I'm finally in a good looking strike, I would like to keep playing. My hand is getting nowhere. We're already at turn 10 and I'm still so far from Tenpai. Okay, Ishanten actually, but it's not a great Ishanten. Okay, 3 calls from Toyman, including a red 5 that Shimocha gave him so generously here. Let's try not to be too dangerous here, I think. I'll keep my nun just in case I get Tenpai by myself, but I'm guessing it won't be easy to get the win still. It's already very risky to just call Lichi because I would get 1000 points closer to last place. Just this is risky enough. Yeah, Toyman got a Tsumo anyway. Taya Dorani, 2000 becomes 2200 all. Thus increasing even further his lead. Not that it matters much anyway, just want to remain third, which I get to do for now. Okay. 1 Dora, but the shape is not great. We managed to transform our only pair into an Anko, which is not too bad because I will be able to build a pair elsewhere, I think. Okay, now we draw this, which is useful. Well, it would be, at any rate, it would be much easier to draw a pair than an Anko, so it's always good to have. At least in the beginning of the round. So what do we have here? This is not very useful. This is a bit too terrible to my taste. We could get Taya Doraichi here. This actually might be the only thing we could go for. Okay, Toyman called Chi once again, so he still wants more. I mean, that's a good spirit to have, of course, but is it not just a bit too much? Just perhaps. It almost feels like Shimocha is giving him all the tiles he wants, even the Dora once again. This is impressive. I have no idea what Shimocha is going for, but at some point it might be a bit too dangerous for him too, right? Okay, I'm going to call the Aka Uso because I would like to go for Taya Dora here. Boom. Tenpai. I'm going to take the this Tenpai, because calling Chi on the Chi man would allow me to get a two-sided weight, sorry. Well, at any rate, I'm Tenpai finally, even though it's a very weak Tenpai. Sampin. would be 3-10, so no. Plus I would only be able to win on the last pin and low pin, so it's very not so interesting. Diamond for diamonds might be good to go for, I think. Okay, Saburoman. Alright. This is now or never. Ooh, that's huge. What should we do? I'm guessing this should work. Tsuchima. If I win off Kamicha, the game ends with me saving my ass and remaining third. Bonano des from Shimochat once again. If I Tsumo, he will still be alive. Oh, Lonano des from Shimochat. Just Haku Chun 26 becomes 35, but I'm down to last now, so it's not good. Still very close to Kamicha, so a strong hand could still make... I mean, it could still change everything, but... This was the strong hand I was hoping for. It was in the previous round and it still did not work. Now I can still go for Chun Dora Dora, but it will not be enough to bust Kamicha out. So I need a third Dora or I need a Menzen hand. Okay, perhaps Yaku Yaku Dora Dora. This will be enough. Alright, but this is a dead pair, so I will use it as a pair. If anything, I can just pon and discard the loss, or maybe not. Can I still go for Huichi here? But it will be very hard to get it. I think I'm going to drop the Sha pair as expected here. Yaku Yaku Dora-san or Yaku Yaku Dora-yon might be possible, but I don't know. For now, it's just Yaku Yaku Dora-san. Okay, got it Menzen, but it's not so great. Still going for a... Gonna ignore Huinsu for now. No Kan, obviously. Please don't let... Ah. Damn it, Sanchoku too. He would have drawn it himself. He did not need to call Chi here. Now I'm down to 900, which means I can't call Lichi anymore. It's getting very, very close. The conclusion is nearing. However, Kamicha only has 8,000 points, so it's still not over. It's still very possible to snatch a third place out of this situation. Alright, I guess it's a useful tile. It goes... it is useful for Sanchoku here, 7, 8, 9. If I could just somehow get a quick win here to grab another Dichi stick, and then in the next round, in my first little turn, I will perhaps win a huge hand to, well, at least make it to third. This would be ideal. This is not a great draw here, unfortunately. Whoop, nope, sorry. still pretty difficult to exactly see what I should go for. I think that's the end of the game. Yep, that's the end of the game. I lose with minus 100 points. Minus 200, sorry, there was one Honda. Well, I did not stay very long above 2,000 points, and now I'm down to 1,800. It truly did not take long. That's a shame. And my no less streak is over too. Going to play one more still. Well, actually, I'll take a break here. Be right back. Okay, we are back into it. Trying to correct what just happened before. This last place will be forgotten and erased from existence. Toyman missed the first round, first turn. So not too bad. Okay, so we come from Kamicha. So I would tend to believe that my Paman and Papin are both very dangerous against him, but I don't know how many Dora he has. And I'm guessing it's not a Honitsu either. I call Dichi. I actually do not have that many safe ties against him. Luckily Kamicha won and it was a strong hand. Hatsudora-san, okay. So his scan was actually very useful here. It turned his 2000 point hand into a manga, which isn't exactly easy to do. Alright. We don't have a great shape, we don't have a very strong hand either. I won't call on the first tone. I'm going to wait until the second one at least. Okay. I mean, it's bien Chanten, so it would be unwise to not take it, but it's not a great shape either. It's a Liankan and two consecutive, I mean, adjacent Kanchan, which isn't very great. I'm guessing I should do this for now, because this could be a pair that could be used if I want to call the last tone. But just Ton Doraichi is not very strong or interesting to go for. Okay. I'm guessing I should still do this. Hoping to either I don't know actually. If I draw a Uso, I'm in Tenpai with Noyaku and not a great shape. If I draw a Chiso, I will be Ishanten for Taiyo Pinfu. Okay, this could be a way to get closer to Sanchoku as well actually. Now I have a shot at the 4-5-6 Sanchoku. So this could be a good hand to go for. So where are my desired Uso? There is one. Oh, I drew the red one on top of that. Dichi. Dichi it is. Chi from Shimocha. Tearing my Ipatsu apart, but that does not really matter. If I win on the low pin, that's still Mangan at least. And 5200 on the sound pin. Come on. Low pin sumo, it's Haneman. Come on. Safe, but still. Come on, Saburo pin. Kamicha seems to be pushing here, unless... Oh, Akau pin! Okay, Chi, another Chi, wow. 3 calls from Shimocha with... I could have gotten all of the red... red 5 too. That's a bit of a shame, but it doesn't really matter. If I win, this doesn't matter. Come on, Saburo pin. Su pin. I keep drawing near my tiles, but not the right one. Also, seeing that I can see a wall of U-pin, this could mean that the Sun pin will be difficult to use. Unless in a pair or a set, which tournaments seem possible to have with a Toy, for example. So I'm hoping there is still one left in the wall and I'm going to draw it. On. Saburo pin. Chi pin again. I drew the Su pin, U pin, Chi pin, Q pin, not Saburo pin. That's insane. Pa pin. Okay, it's Suji, so of course it works. I'm not. What? Hadaka Tanki, is he waiting on Sun pin or low pin? I'm guessing he is waiting on Sun pin or low pin here. No Tsumo, unfortunately. No Tsumo here as well. And it's not Chiso actually, which is surprising. It was not. It should have been saved against me too. But I'm guessing he did not take the risk here. And so we have a 3-way Tenpai, meaning I do not get to grab. I mean, I get 1,000 point back, but I lose 1,000 point in exchange. So my total amount does not expand to 26,000. But no matter, I will try to win the next round and grab my Libo back by myself. So we have 2 Dora, a pretty nice shot at Pifu and even Ipeko. And I missed my pair, but I would like to make my pair out of the Cupid if possible, of course. This would be ideal. So this could be my last game. Or maybe my before last game. If I could get 2 more first places, I would be back to above 2000s again. But this time I would like to remain at 2000, so I'm going to quit the stream once I'm back up above 2000s again. I keep drawing nothing but useless tiles, that's annoying. Actually, I'm going to bring her volume. I did reduce it on purpose because I really hate her voice, but I'm guessing it's a bit annoying and inconvenient. I can't hear it at all. Okay, so Kamicha called, and what could Kamicha be going for? Either a Pinzu Hoitsu Well, Toyman called D2, and that's probably much more dangerous because they do not have a single safe tile now. That's bad news. Yep, no safe tile at all. Well, let's go for it. Papin first. Okay, it worked. Surprisingly so, but it worked. Then Cupid. Okay, it worked. Perfect. Back to Hanchan. I mean, it did not go down to the Hanchan or whatever. I was never Hanchan to begin with, but still. I could get Tenpai, but I won't take this Tenpai. Shiro is Gambutsu. 8-2, so the 5 should be safe, hopefully. Yes, it is. Diampin with Papin, Upin should be safe, hopefully. And Dama still. I don't know what I'm waiting for to call Dichi, but I guess I'm staying Dama for now. I should Dichi next turn, I think. Here's hoping it's not too late. I don't know, Chipping is safe looking, so perhaps it will come out if I don't call Dichi here. Ipin's not safe looking at all. Dichi here, it passes. Okay, perfect. If I could get an Ipatsu out of it, this would be grand, actually. Ooh, something is safe, thankfully. But it's way too close from a winning to my winning tiles, so I'm a bit pissed. Shimocha called Chi and Human and something again. He would have drawn it without my Chi, even without my something as well. Ooh, nice. On top of first place too. So Leech Pifu, Aka Anoura. So 1300s becomes 4200s. I get to grab all of the Rebo, and thanks to all this, I get back to first. Alright, so Richi was the right call, after all. I'm guessing it was difficult to defend against my Richi because there truly wasn't that many common safe tiles between me and Toyman. And actually I did not discard all that many middle tiles either, so it was a bit hard to read too. Okay, very nice. Dianchanten for what should be Pinfudora-san, hoping to draw the Papin myself or to redeem a Ramen weight elsewhere. Okay, Hanchan already. Perhaps Ipekodora-san, if I cannot get the Papin myself, I could get the Roman, perhaps. At any rate, it's a great hand, and I would like to win it this time. Perhaps Dama. Perhaps Dama, yes. Okay, Diamen. We are on our way to Pinfudora-san, and I'm guessing I should keep it Dama. Keeping it Dama. Still Tsumogiri here. It's not useful. I could go for Diampeko, of course, and I will be mad if I draw the Ropin next, but I don't feel like it's the right thing to do here. Diampe would mean... Kamicha called Dichi, seriously? Still chipping safe, and not very useful either. Here is hoping the something will pass, but I'm not so certain of that. Shun should be safe. On what grounds? Absolutely none. Oh, Dichi. Ropin was safe, so something should be safe, right? Oh, long the E-pin. Wow. Dichi, Dora. Okay, so just a nice E pin-Q, so Champon weight, which kind of justifies the Lychee. Plus it was double Suji now, thanks to the Loswix card. So GG to him. He managed to completely cancel my upcoming Oyaman. But at least I did not lose to any Lychee here. I did not get hit by a strong sumo either, which would have hurt quite a lot because of the dealer penalty. And we are still in second place, so we still have a nice shot at first place here. I should be able to recover a few points at least, hopefully. Bien Shanten for either Taiyao or Chitoi. But I'm guessing Taiyao would be more... I don't know actually. It would be more efficient. I skipped the first pawn because my shape is still not so great. But I could have called straight away. Still Bien Shanten. Alright, what do we have here? It's good. It brings me up to E Shanten, but it does not give me a Yaku or whatever just yet, at least. We would not be too far from Pinfu or Taiyao. Could have called here. This would have greatly improved my shape, but I would still like to try and go for a closed hand if possible. All right. I'm still keeping this shape because it has 2 diamond weights. So if I draw like 1, 2, 4, and 5, I can easily discard those 2 tiles and improve my shape greatly. Or seeing that all of the Lianpin are almost out, this Liamen is not so great either, so perhaps I can clear this one out too, I don't really know. And I'm guessing I should call Chi here. It's getting a bit too late to go for a men's in hand. Oh wait, no. Chi, it's expensive. I was fearing Dama Hatsudora-san, but it was not. It was still very expensive. Taiyao Doradora is 7700, which brings me down to third, which hurts quite badly. I'm now 10,000 points below Kamicha and 8,000 points below Shimocha. Let's discard this one. Wow, Lychee from Shimacha. Luckily I have many safe tiles against him. Ah, this one is safe. What am I doing here? Toyman called Lychee. I'm guessing I should properly fold here. I would pretty much dislike Toyman getting back into the game, however, but I truly cannot do anything about it. So here's hoping either Kamicha or Shimocha will deal in, so that at least Toyman does not get points from me, which would happen in case of a Tsumo. Papin, Cupin. If it's Mochi Mochi, then that's game. This one should still be safe, right? Okay, it is. Ganzo. Oh, I'm so out of safe tiles. Gonna drop the Cupin here. Ah, fuck it. Plus it's from Toyman too. Wow. Jesus Christ. I knew it was dangerous, but I had nothing else to discard. Or perhaps did not take a proper enough look. And yeah. I knew something like this was coming, but I did not want to believe it. Now I'm down to last. Jesus Christ. I played so poorly, Jesus Christ. I'm so mad at myself right now. Let's see. I'm guessing I won't be able to make a tempai of my own here. sumo, finally. Okay, back to third place at least. I'm not going to be happy with that, but I need to at least make it one step at a time for now. First, third, then second, maybe. Then first, hopefully. Hopefully I'm trying to at least save my ass right now. I was in a good spot, but then I dealt in several times and now I'm here. Even though it was a Dama hand and a very vile Suchi trap, I'm still mad at myself because I'm certain I should have been able to find a decent, safe-looking tile other than that fucking Q-pin. Okay. If I could get a Tanpin Doraichi with that hand, that could be great. Even though building that hand is taking way too long. Ah, Jesus Christ, of course. This had to happen. This hand is getting nowhere. I can't even call a single tile. It's impressive, actually. It almost feels like they folded from the get-go, like especially Kamicha. Oh, Chi, finally. I'm taking it. Even if it's just Tanya or Doraichi, I have to go for it. At least Tempai so that I do not lose a single point. Sampin Ankon from Shimocha. Pawn from Tayman. So I lose one draw and I'm not Haite anymore. Even though I had no real point in taking Haite here. This one. Then perhaps, just perhaps, I can hope to get, or should have dropped the Uso here actually because there's only one Loso left. had much higher chances to chi or draw the miso, but whatever, I guess. And yes, the last also got discarded, so the chiso should be safe. Oh wait, I don't have my last turn actually. I forgot about it. Yeah, the open was Toyman's winning tile, but what did he have? Just Chundoraichi. Still with the no 10 penalties, he gets back to third now, and I'm down to last. Going to have to win here and keep winning. Okay, luckily I have a pair of Haku. I have 2 Dora, but one is going to be difficult to use. Of course, my third draw is an immediate backfire. It would really hurt to take 2 last places in a row. Pom! So I would like to avoid this if possible. Please. I need to go for max efficiency here, whatever. Pom. I'll take the Shanten shape, even though it's really not great. Alright, I guess I'm going to drop this tile now. Hopefully pawning the last Upin or Doso to get a nice Penchan weight, including the Dora. And with the Fuhane, 7700s. Kamicha seems to go for just Tayonomi, so if he wins even on Toyman, this will not be enough. Come on. Oh, I got the best Tempai possible, thank god. It's chip in and it's 5800s. No Fuhane anymore, but I don't care. Come on, chip in, it's now or never. No matter how I win, I get away from last place, momentarily at least. Okay, no, I'm keeping Dora here. Come on, chip in. Okay. Sumo! Thank god! 2100 all. Okay, I'm momentarily out of last place, but I still need to win because I'm way too close. And actually, I believe I still have a decent shot at first place. And this would actually be great. Almost a miracle, to be honest. But it's not that huge a lead anyway that first place has over us. But considering my poor play, it would be a miracle. Dealing in twice consecutively in 2 strong hands definitely hurt. I'm going for Tayo Dora Dora here. If I could somehow get a third Dora in, this would be enough. And I got my third Dora, holy shit, this is insane. Alright, bien Shantan, I just need to call Chi on the Suman and then the shape will be perfect. Kamicha, please, Suman. No, not Iman. Liampin is not useful. Still going Pong here because it's one step closer to Tempai. Even though my shape is not great, if I can still call Chi or draw the Suman myself, I will have a guaranteed Tanyao, or else I will have to content myself with a Kata Agari. But I'm still taking it. I do not have any time to waste anyway. Come on, Suman Kamicha. Nope. Come on, Saburo, Pin or Suman. Best would be Suman, of course. Lowman, no, that's not what I want. could keep it to try and go for another Roman or Uman or whatever, but I don't feel like keeping a dangerous tile here. I want to maximize my chances, so I'm going to even drop the Tong here, actually. Pei is much safer. So this will be my last tile before Tenpai. And now I need to draw the Saburo Pin or Suman. If I draw the Iman, I'm dead. Still not drawing it. Kamicha is still not discarding it. I'm actually scared of Toyman now. He's dropped so many middle tiles. It looks like he's Tenpai, but I don't really know. This is unnerving. Come on, Kamicha Suman or Saburo Pin, please. Nope. Brian Pin, no, that's still not it. Chun, it's a safe looking tile, so it should be safe. Okay, second Iman. Come on, please. Oh, Jesus Christ. Even the Iman is fine now. I don't care. It's impressive how I managed to never draw a single useful tile after my initial pass or pawn. That's impressive, actually. And infuriating, of course. Okay, no Iman left, so yeah, whatever. Come on, Suman, Sanman, Saburo Pin, Papin, whatever. Just give me Tenpai. Finally! Okay, let's go with this shape and this. Okay, Tenpai finally. Waiting on Sanman. It might come out, but I doubt it. Hote perhaps. Sanman? Nope, Sanzo. Still got Tenpai, Toymen, Kamicha as well on Sanpin, and ooh, Saburo. But it was Dekunashi. Okay. I guess he was taking just Tenpai to... well, whatever. Whatever, okay. Still Orasu, Sambomba. And we're still in third place, but really close to second place now, and not too far from first place either. The lead has not changed. We both gain 1000 points from Shimocha, so yeah. What should I do? Ryanzo, I think. Alright. 2 calls, I'm in Tenpai for Taiyao. I need to Chi and Pon. And this will not be enough to get back to first, unless at Sumo or win off Kamicha. So 58 becoming 67. Yep, still lacking a few 100 points to win off anyone. But with a third Dora, it might be enough. Come on, Suman, Loman would be perfect. It would secure the Dora here. Saman does not secure the Dora at all. I'm guessing I should discard this one first. I actually do not know what to do. I don't know. It's the same thing either way. But I still truly need the Loman or Suman here to make use of the Dora. And to have a guaranteed shot at first place. Or else I could tear Ryamen weight apart, but I don't want to do that. Come on, please give something to me, something useful. I don't care what. Suman Roman, please. Kamicha-san. Nope, still not discarding anything of use. He dropped quite a lot of middle tiles, but it's not it. It's always missing by a few digits. Okay, Ishanten finally fucking... Jesus Christ. Okay, I would have been Tenpai here, but this would have required me to drop the Dora. Because my only other pair would have been the Sunman. So it's not satisfying. Chi! Tenpai, finally! Sabroso and it's Pinipidoku, come on. Come on, whoever. I don't care how I win it, I must win. Sabroso. Supin. One turn prior. Okay, Chi from Shimocha. Nope, Pe. Come on, this should work. Basso. Come on. Tsumo! Tayodora-san! This is a miracle comeback. Holy shit. This was so difficult, but I still managed to make a comeback out of this garbage game. Alright. Back to 1947. I'll play one more and then I will end the stream. Here's hoping I won't do shit in this last game because I truly do not want to lose the few points I just managed to gain right back. Also back to top 100 it would seem, but I would like to go back above 2000s if possible. So my friend is actually browsing for a Mahjong mat to offer to another one of our friends, and she keeps sending me weird stuff like tiny Mahjong tables, like only 3 inches wide and long. So it's it's actually really hard to find Mahjong mats and Mahjong tables in Europe without paying lots of money. It should not be this expensive, but it actually is, probably because of all the import taxes and fees and such. Ooh, 5th turn Lychee from Shimocha, and even though I do have safe tiles, do I really want to discard safe tiles here? Like, I don't really have a choice, my hand is garbage. I actually have very good shape here, even though most of my winning tiles would be discarded, but I would have a four-sided weight with a Sozu here. 2, 5, 3, 6. Unfortunately, there is no Dianzo anymore. Only one Loso left, so it would not be a great weight anyway. So it was Kan Loman, not even Saburoman. I thought it would be Saburoman. Dichi Doraichi, so 2600s. Well, at least it wasn't Sumo. Alright, okay. Ooh, Dora-san. Very nice. Hoo hoo hoo. And a pair of Pe, which is very nice too. Alright, Iman. Come on. Okay, Dichi and Pon to stir things up, but I'm not having too many hopes here. I just want to scare people off with a Pon of Dora, but I'm not actually hoping to win here. I would like to avoid dealing in at least. Oh, this is safe too, perfect. Here's hoping this one is safe too. I'm still keeping the chip in case I draw the Papin. I would like to go for Toi Toi, of course. Pon. Ah, Long, of course, yeah. The only thing that gets a priority over Pon is Long, obviously. Oh, he had the last chip in. He had an Anko chip in actually, which he tore apart to get what? He tore this chip in Anko apart to get the Katagari shape. I mean, I guess the chip in was Tsuchi after all. It's a bit of a shame because I had a potential Haneman coming forth, but I don't really care. As long as I am not... as long as... as long as I'm not doing it, I'm fine. Nakamura Mundo. Is this? Whoa, this has to be a celebrity or pro player. Although no tag attached, so I don't know actually. It's only a Saint one, by the way. Lots of games, 16 golden achievements. So quite a lot of progress here. I have hardly seen any such spam in front room. It's Tempai, but I don't think the Supin will pass here. I don't care. Chi. Take Tempai. Okay, it passes. No problem. I wanted to go for a stronger hand, but it doesn't really matter now. This Supin was in Shimocha's hand, so I would not have been able to draw it myself. Ooh, that's quite bad actually. I have no save tiles whatsoever, so I'm going to have to push. It passes. Sanzo Rosso with an Anko of Paso. This should be fine too, hopefully. Okay, Bianuso Machi. Now it's a good weight. Okay, it also is safe too. Wanted to count here, but I guess Long is good too. Mentan Dora, so 5200s. Waiting on Tsuchiso too, and the Ura Dora was Suso as well. Bit scary here. But it's okay, I managed to escape without losing a single point once more, which means I'm a complete spectator for now. I have yet to deal a single blow since the beginning of the game. And I'm getting a bit eager to start doing actually something here. It's enough. Toimen-san, it's enough now. You're getting annoying. It was fun at the beginning. Now it's getting annoying. I could just mute him, but I want to see his face when I will learn with the Damachito Itayo Dora Dora. Oh, Dora-san, sorry, excuse me, Dora-san. It's a guaranteed Haneman here. Waiting on Upintanki, hoping for Toimen to discard it. I'm going to spam so hard. Still waiting on the Aka Upin. If I draw the Aka Upin, that's a Baiman. Dama Baiman at that too. Chiso could be a good wait, but never mind. I'm going to wait on the Upin still. Still. Okay, that's a good thing to do. I'm setting things up for Ryampin Tsuji Kaketanki. I'm wondering when I should call Lichi because I won't be able to Tegawari, Nakagiri Lichi. Perhaps still remain Dama actually. It's Dama Haneman, so whatever. Okay, Lichi. Now it's perfect. Everything has been set up for the Ryampin Tanki. Sumo is Baiman. Come on. Iso. Damn it. I think Toimen will deal in at some point. Ah, Shimocha. Long! Lichi Chitoi Tanyao Dora-san 12000. Good, now Toimen is not last anymore. Perhaps he will leave us alone. maybe not. Okay, let's go for Hoitsu here. Straight away. No hesitation whatsoever. Pawn. To be honest, I don't really care if my Hoitsu is transparent here. I'm Oya, so I do want to be able to win this one, and this is the only way for me to win it. I mean, I could have gone for a normal hand too, but whatever, it's too late now. There is no going back. No pawn here, obviously. So Ishantan nevertheless. Going to pawn next Papin, however. Pawn. Drop this. Oh, no Papin left. That's a bit annoying. Going to wait on the pay then. There is only one pay left, however. This is not going to be easy either. No, I dropped the nun here. It's getting a bit dangerous to go for a win. But I'm still going to take Tempai when it comes. Shiro still safe, looking. I don't really feel like I'll be car here. It will be giving a bit too big opportunity for my opponents to make a comeback. Plus I'm still no 10. Still not Tempai. This should be perfectly safe, right? Almost perfectly. But it's good enough to me. I'm no 10. Everyone's no 10. Should have called Khan here. Should have called Khan trying to get Tempai with the Rinshan draw. But no matter. At least my zero turn ended with me not losing a single point once more, which is perfect. So I get to keep my first place for now. I have a hand that should be quick enough to, well, to end the round swiftly, hopefully. Let's finish the Dorahatsu off so that no one gets to use it in order to make a strong hand. I could have called chi on that tile, but no matter. I've drawn another tile instead. Ooh, I've drawn a chun once more. 2 consecutive hesitations that have brought me good draws instead of those calls. It's quite lucky here. Okay, nope. This one I won't need. Let's smoke it here. Pong. Tenpai for Chunnomi, 1300s, hoping to win off Toyman so that he shuts his mouth. Oh, Richie from Toyman. Now would be the time to win this shitty hand. To piss him. Oh, Tsumo! Hahaha! Chunnomi! On the Sunpin on top of that. Sunpin always prevails. Always. It never misses. Okay, we do have enough to go for an open hand. We're still lacking 1 block, however, but I'm still keeping all of my G high for now. I'll throw all of my pins, so I don't really need them. Yeah, let's drop the Chi-mon now. Saint-Chantin. Okay, Pei is dead. Can still go for Yaku Yaku Doraichi, which is strong enough for my standards. Chi from Kamicha. Oh, still not a useful tile. Okay, Shanten. Gonna drop the Shiro now before it becomes too dangerous. Dichi from Toyman. I would not like to let him win, but I would not like to deal into his hand either. Should I trust Nakatsuchi here? I wonder. I don't have anything worth discarding other than that. And then I'm going to be in trouble. So let's hope that this will be safe. Okay, it is. Thank God. Blue man from Kamicha, perhaps? Nope. Yeah, man, that's a Dora, in fact. It's not very safe to discard. I can still do this. This should be okay. And then low man next. Which should be okay too. But I did lose a couple of safe tiles here, so it was a bit of a risky move. Okay, Chi from Shimocha is good. Lianzo is safe too, perfect. I can leave another turn. Shiro is safe too. Here's hoping that Shimocha wins. Kyuso is safe too, but I'm going to drop the Kyuso, yes. After all. Ah, no way. Ritsumo Nomi! What are you getting excited for, Toymen-san? It was just a random summon Tan Bichinomi. That was sarcastic, GG. I'm hoping he takes it like this. Just to make him even madder, if possible. Although if he's a Japanese player, which he seems to be, I doubt that Japanese people understand sarcasm well, unfortunately. It's not very much part of their culture, apparently. Could be wrong, of course, but the last time I've seen some sarcastic interaction with a non-Japanese person, it ended with the Japanese person being like, oh, I'm sorry, or like apologizing for like nothing because there was nothing going on. And the non-Japanese person was like, oh, sorry, it was sarcasm, I should have been clear, or whatever. So a fairly courteous interaction, but still revealing that Japanese people seem, at least, to not get sarcasm very well, or at least not as easily as other nations, like America, for example, or just the West, at like the greater range, generally speaking. Okay, Ishantem for Chitoi, although I would have preferred to go for just Shanomi. But Chitoi Akaichi is not too bad either, it's just a bad weight, so it's a bit annoying. I do have another Dora here, however, so what should I do? Shadora Dora would be possible now. Probably going to go for this then. Unless I draw the Dora by myself, which would mean I'm Tenpai for Chitoi Dora-san again. Toyman still struggling to build his hand, it would seem. Still spamming emotes. I don't know how he's still able to spam that like often. It looks like a bug, but it's not the first time I've seen someone spamming like that, but it's like the second time at most, or third perhaps. It's like constant spam, even when he draws and such. That's impressive. Impressive dedication, or saltiness. Don't you know whichever is more impressive, to be honest. And I still cannot get Tenpai, that's annoying. I can call a single tile and I can get a single pair in. I mean, in my discards, yeah, they do pile up pretty nicely, of course, but I would like for those tiles to be in my hand, of course. I'm not safe if I discard the Liang pin here, so I'm going to skip and draw. Even though it was one step towards Shadoradora. But the Liang pin is not safe at all, and I don't know what else I should discard. Ay 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 ay. Okay. Okay, nope. Even drawing once more does not help. This should be safe, right? Okay, Tanya Doraichi, it's good. It's actually good because it moves the game forward and it ends Toyman's still turn, but now I'm way closer to second place. So I would need, it's fine as long as I win this round or someone else wins rather than Kami-chan. So I still have the advantage here, even though my lead has reduced considerably. For some reason I've gotten a couple of viewers suddenly. I'm up to 5 now, so welcome to you guys, although you will hear this message 5 minutes from now on, so most of you will probably be gone. But well, that's fine. Okay, Toyman with a seemingly quick hand and cheap hand too. Well, it would be annoying if he had 2 Akadora and I were to deal in. One Akadora is fine, but 2 will be too bad. But I am kind of guessing he has given up now. What should I do now? Yay! Nice, GG! He played in a shitty way from start to finish and kept spamming his dreaded emotes from start to finish as well. This was excruciating, but finally this has come to an end. Plus 148. Yatta! Alright, back above... Whoa, I'm quite far now, above 2,000 points. Well, not too far, obviously, but... Okay, I'm almost at 2100s. Okay, so that's great. And this means that I'm going to end the stream right here and now. I don't want to take the risk of losing another game. I'm really glad I managed to get 2 first places in a row after this one dreaded last place. And we're up to 85th, well, back to 85th, just like before. Just like before losing that one game. Okay, so the ladder is pretty tight from like, well, pretty much from 100th to the 60th place. So it should be fairly easy to climb if I keep on winning or getting second places. Okay, so thank you guys for watching and I will see you soon, perhaps tomorrow, perhaps not. I'm not certain actually that I will be streaming tomorrow, but we'll see, I guess. So thank you all, I will see you soon and have an excellent rest of your day.